Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Andrew themoo, and there seems to be a sword sticking out of this man's abdomen, and a redheaded lady that looks really sad right now. So, this is a thing that's going on with the game that we're going to be playing next. This is Transistor, and I'm doing this mostly blind, and I'll explain in just a moment.
Hey, Red. We're not going to get away with this, are we?
Probably not. See, this is Transistor. This was given to me by the great guys at KillingTheBacklog. Pull!
There. Together again.
Together again.
Sort of.
Gee, it's great to be together again. And since I don't know all the talking and everything, when they're going to talk and things of that nature, I got the subtitles, so hopefully, if I talk over something,
You're still in one piece. That's all that matters.
you'll at least have the text to go along with it. I'll try not to talk during the cutscenes, I promise. So, yeah.
We'll figure something out.
But yeah, this game was given to me by the great guys over at KillingTheBacklog. They gifted me this game, which made me feel really bad considering the games that I've given them to play on their channel. Made me feel really bad. But they asked me to play this for the channel, and so I am going to do so now.
They want you back, I bet.
As we enter into the tutorial section, we have the giant, it looks like a giant USB drive sword type deal. That's bigger than we are, kind of cloud level, and I can't get a good hit on this guy. There we go.
Born again.
And that shows you the fact that once these guys die, they turn into the itty-bitty little things, and you have to collect them, or else they turn into more enemies.
Nice. Okay,
So you have to
let's
hurry
go.
up and collect that.
Marked alley.
Cool.
East of the bay. I think I know where we are.
I'm glad that you know where we are, because I have no clue where we are. We try to get the access point, and we got more enemies we got to fight now.
Don't fret, just
So now we have, I can't even remember, we have this mode, and it's really and truly showing us how to commit this action. And I'm going to admit I'm not really good at doing this, to execute the plan.
right.
Although this and a few other things make me have ideas as to what is actually going on in the game as I get hit by enemies. Alright, so let's go and use our turn now, and there we go. If I can get 2 hits on these guys, that's what I'm hoping, that I can get shots like that in on enemies, that way I can kill them both in one steady hit. One steady hit. Man, look at the graphics on this thing. I'll explain to you in just a moment something I really like about video games. Or the video games I like,
Hey, up
rather.
there. Hello, world.
Hello.
Look at all that.
Looking.
We're on the edge of town. 100 blocks away.
2 things I love about this game.
There's the empty set. Still too close to it. We better get as far from there as possible.
I love the colors to this game, and I absolutely adore the music. I'm coming. Like, I love the fact that this game is very
Block party
colorful.
up ahead.
The way everything
Here
is
we
made
go.
to look in the game, on top of the fact that the music is great, and you'll really get what I mean with music shortly. Alright, let's try to take these guys out. Can I get them all in one hit? No, but I can at least get the big guy. That's going to be kind of the important...
Now.
Alright, now we can get all of them. And... So that should have killed all of them in one fell swoop. Very good. So that's what you're going to want to do, is try to kill all of the enemies as fast as you can.
Is she awake? Hi. You okay? I see. Sure. She wants to come along. We can use her.
So like that gives us another attack that we get to use in just a moment. Spark, which has kind of an explosive effect to it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty good too.
Wish it was raining. Cover your tracks.
Well, let's see what tomorrow's forecast is going to be like, shall we? Da 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 da. We can have,
It's not even on the ballot.
well, you know, we can do clear skies or we can do scattered clouds. So, yeah. Looks like we voted with...
Offensive.
Looks like we kind of voted with the popular vote there.
Where were we?
Ah, we're being attacked by these little guys. This is where Spark works out great. Spark will take out a number of these little guys all at once. And you can tell right now, I'm not very good at this. Yeah. I can do that and I can kill one and then... I guess I've got to get used to doing this properly. I'm failing to do this right. While I'm trying to figure this out, why don't we talk about music real quick? As I mentioned, I really like the music of this game. One of the things that really makes a good game stand out, and I missed that guy. It really makes a good game stand out, in my opinion, is its ability to have good music. If you have music that really fixes your emotions and things of that nature, that to me is a great sign. You know? And actually, one of the things I'm really excited about in the next couple of days, an employee at the GameStop that's near me is actually going to give me the soundtrack to Shovel Knight. She has a copy of it herself and wanted to give me a copy, and, well...
I'm so sorry, Red. They took your voice. I couldn't stop them. Well, we took something of theirs. Hey, let's just go. Come on, just go. Just... yeah.
Alright, what I played through to get used to this game, I never noticed the shadow of the lady before. So, I've got to keep that in mind, you know, that happened. As I was saying before we looked at the poster, she already has a copy of the game herself, or the soundtrack, and so, you know, I have it for the Xbox One and on PC, and I've still got to do the episode with Battletoads. I haven't gotten around to trying to do that yet. I've been busy with other things. But anyway, she mentioned, you know, she said, I remember the fact you said that you didn't have the soundtrack for it, and I was wondering if I could give you a copy. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take a copy. So I'm getting a copy of Shovel Knight's soundtrack free of charge, just given to me, so that was real nice of her. But Shovel Knight's another one of those games I like the soundtrack to it. But you can hear the music in the background playing.
Side Street due east.
And the music of this game sounds amazing.
Get a ride.
I have not gotten it yet, but I plan on getting the soundtrack to Transistor sometime in the very near future, so very much looking forward to that. And so we meet
This didn't used to be here.
So I've got an interesting idea as to what's happening right now in this game. I don't, you know, just the way things are set up, I've got an idea, and you'll hear me talk about it a little bit more, probably as we go through the game.
Hey, Mr. Moyle, you in there? It's him, all right, but I can barely hear him.
And so with that, Mr. Moyle gives us a new attack. Not really an attack, but jaunt, which helps us really big time, you know, as far as dodging enemies. If you're good at using, you know, jaunt, I think it's jaunt, haunt, something of that nature. I'm not quite sure. But if you're really good at using it, which I'm not, you could probably do very well with it. This guy, I hate this enemy. I hate this enemy. Because of the fact if you get too close to him, he will wreck you, something awful. And, you know, Breach did a good job of knocking him away and then pushing him back towards me. So not a fan of this enemy, though.
Let's go.
And with that, I have defeated, you know, I've defeated the guy. But still, you know, I'm in a wide open space right now. If I have to fight, you know, hopefully we won't have to fight anything like that in a closed-in area. If so, we are doomed. Let's go ahead and kill the little creep.
Back where they belong.
All right, now that we have done with that, we get to level up, and there are two weapons we can choose from. We can choose Bounce, which goes from enemy to enemy, or there's Mask, which kind of covers our tracks, so to speak, and makes it easier for us to get a back shot on an enemy, a backstab on an enemy. But I think I'm going to go with the bounce because I like the, you know, as far as it will kind of bounce from enemy to enemy to enemy, kind of doing some damage to them. Not as strong damage, but any little bit counts when you're fighting against an enemy. And you see up here the terminal. This is for saving the game, access point, not terminal.
Okay, you're in.
For saving the game and for being able to do other things. As far as, you know, I'm using bounce, and I'm going to throw it on breach. Because breach is one of my favorite attacks to use in this game so far. It may change in the future, I don't know.
Good. Just one more block.
Alright, one more block, and we will be done with this area. And so let's head through here. And...
okay, there's a... wait. Back.
Oh! Oh! Great, we have more of these things to deal with, and... yeah, this is 2.0. Yeah, great, he's upgraded. That's always lovely. So there are upgraded enemies that we get to fight as time goes on, and so I want to kill this guy as soon as I can. So I hit breach, and I only hit him once, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. But you can see how destructive that enemy is. He's just destroying everything in his path with the use of his hands. And if I can use attacks like that to knock him away, that's exactly what I want to do, because you want to put at least a sizable bit of difference between you and him. And, alright, attack him again. I want to kill him first because he is the strongest of the enemies that are on the field right now. You know, and you see the damage he did in just a short bit of time just by being there. And even when I tried to jaunt, it helped me out somewhat, but yeah. Alright, let's knock him away. Let's try to... will that kill him? Will that kill him? Please die. Oh, that makes me so happy, because now I've just got one creep to deal with. One creep versus that guy going all over the place. I'd rather deal with the creep. Rather deal with the creep. Alright, so the creep is now defeated, and we have defeated all the enemies here.
They're gone, but so is this whole block.
And we're getting to the point, we're not quite there yet, but we're getting to the point where we're going to be doing this blind. So, just wanted to let you know.
That's our way out.
Alright, so going down that way, that's our way out, right?
About that bike.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to show what happened if you went down that way. You take the bike, but anyway, we're going to end it here because we've got a cutscene. This has been Andrew themoo with Transistor. We'll see you with more later. Bye!
Turn left. And thanks for the lift. Hi. You turn left. Thought we were gonna skip town. We're going back there. You met these things. They do not have a sense of humor. They will track you down, wipe you out, and take whatever's left of me back to those 2-bit Camerata pieces of trash. Look, whatever you're thinking, do me a favor. Don't let me go. Poor bike. Just 10 more blocks to the set.